Nobody heard it, but he actually consented to this being recorded.
Yeah, no, it's cool. We're chilling.
All right, so to connect to MegaMek, first you have to launch MegaMek, and then you have to
Yep.
say join a game.
hmm
And then you need my IP address and a password, which I'm about to message you.
So probably connect to a game, and then yep,
Yes.
your name, server address, port.
Yes. I am giving you the server address as soon as I can look it up because I forget where in my fucking router settings it lives.
Yeah.
Uh,
Probably should not display your IP across the.
it will not be. That is on a completely different
Okay.
monitor. System. Nope.
So how are you doing? I don't think we've really talked much. It's nice to meet you. I'm Casper.
Nice to meet you too. Everybody calls me Caboose, and it was not a nickname
Yeah.
that I picked necessarily. It was one that I was assigned.
Oh, for what it's worth, it's the same thing with Casper.
Uh,
I played water polo in high school,
oh,
and
okay.
why do you call it? Why did they call you Casper? Because I was the nicest person on the team, and I'm really white. I'm really pale.
Oh,
I was at the time.
they could have called you Wonder Bread.
Nah, I don't. I float too well. I
Mm.
don't get soggy, and then.
All right, I messaged you the IP address and the password.
Yep, we're gonna copy it.
The name is, of course, your name.
Yep, and then Control D, and then port.
2346.
Oh, 2346.
Yep,
Okay, so that was okay.
relatively easy.
Oh, waiting on server. It opened up a small menu. Oh, there we go.
Yep. So now you are here as being part of Team 3, and I need to move these 4 mechs from you, or from the bot, which I had put them there for just random assigning purposes. To
What's
you.
really scary is a couple of those mechs that it recommended I was actually thinking about using.
So, all right.
I was like,
Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you.
oh no, you're good.
Um, I have a book called First Strike, which is all 30-25 scenarios. Like that's
hmm
the entire book. And the first one is just a really simple 4v4 with alternate heavier ton mechs for shits and
Yeah.
giggles if, you get a little bored. Um,
All right.
so the second scenario is you have a spy behind enemy lines that you have to recover. So you have a defending team, you have
Oh
an
no.
attacking team, and the base level mechs are awful. Like in this one, the lineup in this lineup, the one that stands out is the damn Clint because it's functionally useless.
Yeah. No,
But otherwise,
I.
sorry, there's a delay.
No, it's. Oh, okay. I was gonna say because you're trying to teach and I'm trying to sit here and be like, you son of a gun. I was gonna run a Vindicator and a Cyclops.
So I'm gonna play the defenders because I have run this scenario a lot.
hmm
And each of these mechs has assigned piloting and gunnery values.
hmm
So let's. I'm gonna read the. Oops, flipped one page too far. That is a company game. That is for later. All right, so I'm gonna read you yours, and you can. The names are
hmm
optional. So for the grasshopper, do you know how to alter? I guess that'll be the first question. Do you know how to alter the piloting skill values?
So
Just
when
double
I
click on the
first
mech.
played this, yeah. So when I first did this, I'm gonna warn you of how green I am to this whole thing. When I had this on the potato laptop, I tried running like I think 3 games against Princess, and I'd get about 3/4 of the way through, and it'd crash the laptop to the desktop. Well, it'd crash the laptop back to the home screen,
Woof.
and I said fuck it, and then I I just decided that I was just gonna put it down,
Yeah. Um. I run it in
and then I
Linux.
actually got it. Mhm. Oh, Mr.
And
Fancy Man.
oh, it's actually so much easier. Because in Linux, I just pop open the Software Center. I'm like, oh, it
Mhm.
needs JRE 11. I'll just download and install OpenJDK11. And I did, and it works. First try.
I had an old link a friend sent me of an exe for Java 11 because I'd talked to him about this, and luckily, because it recommends 17 on their page, and I tried 17 and it didn't work, and mind you, I reinstalled this like an hour ago.
Yeah, I don't doubt it.
So I was like, we got back because my family dragged me out, and I was like, no.
No, I was
We already
this
worked
close
half
to
it.
getting it to work.
No, I'm like, it's 2 o'clock. I don't want to be out for like 4 hours. And then we were only out. So I got back home at like 4. It's currently 6:10. And I'm just like, I'm like, okay, I've got enough time. It's just 2 zip files.
And then...
Yeah. And then it was like, 17 won't work. And I'm on the Discord call with my other friend. And I'm like, okay, man, this is the problem I'm having. And he's like, I'm making a map in Halo MCC. I can't look. So I had to use my real world skills with talking to service technicians on the phone for analog to digital systems. And I had to explain exactly what the problem was, and I found that link to Java 11 and it worked. So this is all pretty much entirely new.
Well, that is alright. Gunnery 4, piloting 5. Alright, my skills are adjusted. So we're going to start with Clint.
Yep.
Your Clint is piloted by a Sergeant Bess, B-E-S-S. Gunnery 4, piloting 5. So you just double click on it to open the menu to change it. Sorry, I should have started there.
So Sergeant what?
Bess. B-E-S-S. B is in Bravo.
Yep. And then Gunnery 5, piloting 4 is a 4-5 pilot?
Yeah, Gunnery 4, piloting 5.
Oh, lovely. He's going to die so fast. Alrighty. Click OK. Alrighty.
Your second one, the Dervish.
Good
that
mech.
is piloted by a Sergeant Klein, K-L-I-N-E. Gunnery 4, piloting 4.
Klein, Gunnery 4, piloting 4. Okay. How goes the YouTube channel?
Mildly successful. I think I have 830 subscribers.
Oh, wow. There you go.
It's... My girlfriend gave me a quote recently. It was something like, comparison is the death of success, or something like that.
Comparison is the thief of joy.
Yeah, there it is.
But the death of success is probably also. I think Tex has said that one a few times. During some
well,
of his
that's where I was
playthroughs.
going to go next with this. Is it's like it's no Black Pants Legion, but you know what? I'm comfortable with it.
No, I've considered doing my own thing. Like I've considered breaking into the streaming and everything, but I'm just like, God, I work a full-time job. I don't.
Yeah.
And I think when I take this metal monster and I try to shove it into a 50 caliber ammo can, I'll probably record that.
Grasshopper.
Yes.
Captain Smythe. S-M-Y-T-H-E.
S-M-Y-T-H-E. That's a name right there.
Gunnery 3, piloting 3.
Oh, this is gonna be that's gonna be dangerous on a grasshopper.
Well, and when we finish the last one, I'm going to ask you if you noticed what the theme is for all of your mechs. Quick Draw is piloted by a Sergeant Major Hoffman, spelled with 2 N's.
MJR Sergeant Major Hoffman?
Yep, Hoffmann. Piloted 4, Gunnery 4.
How come the Sergeant Major is worse than the How come the Sergeant Major is worse at piloting than the captain?
Actually, yeah, because he's a captain. Captain's a higher rank. He should be better.
Is it? I'm not familiar with. I know police rank's not. Okay.
Yeah, that's.
Let's see.
Well, and I mean, you go over to my lance, which is basically a Capellan lance, and they still have captain, but they have sub-commander instead, which is like, okay, what the fuck does that mean? He's not a commander, he's a captain. So how could You know what? Never mind.
Is Sergeant Major MJR or is it MAJ?
I think it depends on if you're in the Marines or the Army.
Okay, then we're not going to worry about it.
Yeah. I don't actually know. That's a good question. I think it's MAJ because MJR looks like M Junior.
Yeah, let's just
Okay, so
M
let me take
Sergeant Madge.
Hmm. So now I need in here is the maps that we need. We need two of
Oh, so you
them.
actually have the physical. You have the physical book, don't you?
Yep, it's
Uh,
right here.
so,
It's
speaking of running scenarios
yeah.
and everything, I've been on my own trying to figure out the basic plot for a one shot that I want to run with friends and everything. And it's the premise is you are a replacement lance for a scout, so you're a light lance, and the entirety of the thing is basically like, okay, we're mercenaries. You know, we have our own little prototype 25-ton chassis for fun that I wanted my friend's kid to get. He's a 16, burgeoning battle tech
Hmm.
guy. He's very intelligent. He's very promising. Um, but I told him, I'm like, you got a thing for making mechs? Make me four just 25 tonners, right? And basically, it is you have to find and capture or destroy the you basically have to headhunt the enemy commander. So we're going to drop you in behind enemy lines. And the premise of it is I wanted to use the Cyclops being a recent fascination of mine, the 10 HQ, which is the same thing as a Z, but it foregoes the AC-20 in favor of a basically a mobile command center that it can deploy.
Mm-hmm.
And I thought it would be fun for four ding-dongs that have no clue what they're doing in light mechs to try and kill a Cyclops, albeit a gimped Cyclops, but a Cyclops all the same, and then go and squash the bunker.
Yeah, I could see that.
Yeah, and that's credit to MechFrog, great YouTube channel, great YouTuber,
No,
awesome
I
content
agree.
creator.
Yeah.
I love his tag. I love his tag of make the world a slightly better place today and tomorrow. I think that's a really good message. But
Yeah.
um, in his video on the Cyclops that he did recently, he did mention that, um, oh, this would be fun to use for like a campaign or a narrative. And I was like, oh my God, that's perfect. So at some point I'll need to run that because that would be fun.
All right.
Oh, right,
So
anyway.
let's grab some rules here. I am confined to. So, first off, if you look at the select map screen, it should show you two of the same map side by side.
Yes.
All right. So, the right map, the right edge is north in this game.
Okay.
It's not actually north. It doesn't matter. Other than that is the direction in which you have to exit. Somewhere on map one, the one on the left, anywhere on that map, I can place my units. Your units all have to be, I believe they are walk on. Nope, you get to place yours anywhere within 2 hexes of that edge on the right hand
Okay.
side. Now, somewhere on map one, once we launch the game, actually, you know what? I'll explain that once we launch the game, so I'm not. So what you're going to do is you are going to right click on your name on the left under the player column, or
Mhm.
double click on it rather.
Alrighty. Let me just drag this out because it's kind of a crushed menu.
And you should get a thing that says player settings.
Uh, double left click, nothing. Double right click, nothing.
It probably popped up on the wrong monitor if you have a multi-monitor setup.
Yeah, let's see. I have
Okay.
two, so let's see.
This game,
That's Spotify,
for me,
which is currently.
anytime this thing makes a child window, it's always on the wrong monitor. Always.
Yeah. Interesting.
So hopefully that means you
Come on,
found it.
double. No. Double left click. Where are you? I
Yep.
I have the small window enabled. For the love of God, what a fun way to immediately start with technical difficulties.
Oh yeah, this listen, I'm not going to harp on the developers of MegaMek too hard because they do this essentially for free, and this is the most one-to-one translation of tabletop BattleTech to PC that I have ever seen.
Mhm.
That said, Java would not have been my first pick.
Yeah, I'm not too savvy with computers.
Oh, okay. I'm a computer
Uh,
10.
you, you, yeah, you'd think being a Zoomer, I would have that built into my own, brain, but no.
Actually, no, I don't expect that at all. Anybody that was born in the late 90s or on, I expect to not only not know how computers work or even the basic tenets thereof, but not care because to them it's normal and natural and part of the order of the world.
Alrighty.
Oh,
Maybe if I
why
click on my
won't
own
you
name in the
work?
chat bar. Yeah. It's right there. There's Caboose human, and then there's Casper Ghost human.
Right? And then
For the
you
love of
double
God.
see if I double click on mine, I get a second small window that pops up. And you know what? It may have popped up behind your main window. So try
Yeah,
minimizing
so
it work.
small window it.
Yeah, minimizing it does work.
Tab it. No,
All
where?
right.
Yeah,
Well, we're
it's
just gonna go
hover over.
without that for now. We're just gonna go on the
Yeah.
honor system then instead of altering the rules. Can you click the? Will it let you click the "I'm done" button?
It highlights when I hover it, so oh,
Cool.
there we go.
Yep. Awesome. So now we're in the game, right?
Oh, there's the player list. Nope, double clicking on that also does jack all. Interesting.
Don't worry about it. Don't think too hard about it. All right.
I'm
So we're just
scared.
gonna go on the honor system. On the right side, that one rightmost column is where you have to place each of your units.
Okay.
Now, if you look in the middle, right or rather, yeah, left the 16 column, so 1601 through 16 and through 1617. That column and
Alright.
anywhere left of it, except for the water, is you're going to right click on that hex. You got to pick a hex to
Mhm.
hide your spy that you're going to retrieve. So to help you keep track
Alrighty.
of it, you just pick a hex, you right click on it. It gives you a menu with one option of create edit note, and you just type in that note spy.
Spatial hex display, create edit note.
And make sure when that says who should see this, just my team.
Yeah. Just my team.
The
And
first time
then
I ran this with MegaMek, the guys made the mistake of everyone could see it. Which isn't a big deal, you just pick another hex.
secondary location. Secondary
But
location.
well, I let them do it 2 or 3 times, and I'm like, oh, that's an interesting choice. Well, I wouldn't go there. And they're like,
I don't
oh.
I would not advise you do this.
So once you
Alrighty.
do that, you
So
make your note. Just
yep.
hit done in the lower right.
Okay.
So now it is your turn to deploy.
MegaMek.
So you are
Let me
confined
just
to
turn
that
that
one
volume.
column.
I'm just gonna crank MegaMek's volume down just a little bit here.
Yes,
All
it
right,
gets to be a
so
bit much.
in 32, I could deploy my guys.
Yep, anywhere in the 32 column.
And what is that? Right click. Nope, that's probably
Nope,
gonna be
just
left
left
click.
click.
Okay, there's one, I suppose.
And then you hit deploy in the lower right.
Ah. Okay, can I choose which son of a gun it is?
Yes, you should be able to click on one of your icons in the upper right and pick from there.
Oh. Ah, I see. Okay, excellent.
Yes, there's
I
a lot
will.
to this game, and if you read through the documentation, it is very thoroughly explained. However, the likelihood of nerds to
Are
do that first go round is pretty slim.
are you familiar with Zero Paladin?
Somewhat, I know of him.
Yeah, yeah. He was the one helping me set this up, and we were talking about it, and I was like, oh, documentation, and he goes, don't.
If you value your sanity, do
Yeah.
not.
He goes, for the love of God. I'm gonna deploy
All
you
right.
there. I'm gonna have you.
Yep. So I get
Let's
to
go.
deploy anywhere I want.
Oh, it's okay. It's turn based one at a time. Okay.
Yep. And when you deploy, just for future reference, with your dervish, it's not a huge deal. Once you place them in the lower left to middle, you have buttons of other options, and one is turn, so you can place him
Hmm.
and then turn his hex
Oh,
facing, and then hit done.
okay. I wasn't sure if these were like hidden units or if we could.
I could have turned on the double blind rules, but you have to have. This game does, like I said, it's an excellent one-to-one translation of the tabletop rules. But the problem is, for some of the advanced rules like double blind, you have to still have a basic understanding of how they work, or the game's just
Mhm.
not going to make sense to you.
Can I
So
only
it's
turn you?
double blind is basically fog of war, but this game does it
Yeah.
very specifically.
Oh, okay. And then,
Yeah,
alrighty.
there you go, just like that. Who am I placing next?
I'm used to just setting it down how I want it to look on the table.
Oh, I understand.
Oh, you bastard. Oh,
Did you
that's
notice
gonna
what the
suck.
common theme is in all your mechs?
Um, it's not arm weapons.
No, it's more basic than that. Has to do with their movement.
Oh, do they all move do they all move? Oh, are they all 4/6s?
They can all jump.
Oh, okay. I get what it wants me to do now. I see.
Yep. My brother struggled with this one until I pointed out all his mechs were jump capable. But at that point,
Yeah.
because he's my brother, I already had the upper hand and he had a slim chance of recovering. As you do.
I waited I waited till we got halfway into the match before I told him what he needs to be doing.
Yeah, I'm like, by the way, if you would have taken this and just done that, that, and that, or at least waited till because some things I'm not going to spoil for you, or at least waited until I, made this skill check on this mech, you might have been able to carry this off. He's like, son of a bitch.
He did it again. The bastard. He got me. Yeah, honestly, if my younger brother was playing this with me, I'd punk him too. I like how
Yeah,
you put
well,
the mediocre in the water. That's gonna help it.
the awesome isn't mediocre. Are you kidding?
You are. Have you played a lot of MWO in your time?
Yes, the awesome's mediocre in MWO, unless you do four snub-nosed PPCs.
Yeah, I also just call it that to piss people off because they go, "The awesome's great," and I'm like, "Mm-hmm."
Tabletop, even the 8Q, is outstanding.
Oh yeah, no, absolutely. It does the whole I'm going to shoot at you from way far out very well.
And I'm not gonna move, and also not gonna care about return fire.
Yeah, I have armor. I have 3 PPCs. You're within range.
All right,
Uh,
so you should have a round report thing window that popped up somewhere.
yeah, round report right there. Phase round one.
Yep, so that gives you move
Oh,
order and attack order.
mhm.
So
Turn
you,
order for this movement is Caboose, Casper, Caboose, Casper. Okay, so you're first.
so
Wind direction from the northeast.
that
Oh
doesn't really
no.
matter. Um,
I mean, if I'm not mistaken, this also incorporates like the smoke rules and everything.
yeah, it does a little bit, but we're not really doing that. So
Yeah,
you
we're
won
not too worried
initiative.
about.
I lost. We both have to hit the done button in the lower right. You're going to be hitting that button a lot.
Fair enough.
Um, so interestingly, one of the things you can do. Nope, that's not what I want. Is just hit skip movement. Ta-da! Now you have to move.
Alrighty.
So you're going to wind up hitting the escape button a lot, also. But if you hit
Mhm.
backspace, it'll walk back the last couple hexes that you told something to move. I think it's backspace.
Oh, neato. click.
I did not discover that until many hours into this game.
Oh. I have apparently selected this one. No, I don't want the Clint. No. Oh, that is very useful. Okay, excellent. Thank you for that. I just accidentally made him do a walk cycle that was ridiculous.
Oh, one other thing about picking up the spy. Picking up the spy is pretty much immediate. Like, you just have to finish your turn in the same hex that the spy is in. You don't have to spend a whole turn not moving. But
Okay.
you can transfer him to another mech, but in so doing... Actually, let me look this up. I was going to say, I think both have to stand still for a whole turn, but let me
I would say
double check.
that was my first inclination, was they both probably have to sit still while that happens.
Let's see here. The attacker player may reveal the target hex to the defender during any end phase. Any attacking mech can pick up the scout by occupying the same hex that the scout occupies during an end phase, including the end phase in which the scout's location is revealed. In addition, the mech that retrieves the scout can pass it to any friendly mech in an adjacent hex during any subsequent end phase. Defending mechs cannot pick up the scout, although they can enter the hex the scout occupies. Scout can't move on its own. A mech carrying the scout is not restricted in its movements or attacks. If the mech carrying the scout is destroyed, place a slip of paper in the hex, reasonable facsimile, previously occupied by that mech. Any other attacking mech in play can retrieve the scout by occupying that hex during any end phase. Okay, so it looks like transferring from mech to mech is pretty much instant as well.
Mm-hmm.
So yes, if you want to play hot potato, both your mechs have to be directly adjacent to each other, but you just declare, hey, I'm moving the spy from this mech to this mech, and you're done.
All right. So then move him, and then just, I guess, click move.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, there is a slight animation. How charming.
Yeah. This program is really excellent. Like I said, I'm definitely not going to harp on the developers about their choice for Java. It probably makes sense for reasons I don't understand because I'm not a programmer. I am a hardware nerd.
Yeah. No, I got a pre-built PC, and it's basically where I want it to be. As far as everything, it's more or less where I want him to be. With all of the at least with all the specs so far.
Who built it for you?
It was a pre-built I got from Best Buy, actually.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so it's a like cyber power. It's got a Intel i5. I put a 4060 in it, and I put two. It came with DDR5 RAM, so I put it came with 16. I put two more 16s in it, so it's got like 48 now because the 2-pack was.
I don't think I can talk to you anymore.
Why?
I'm just kidding.
No, it's okay. We're just gonna kill each other. All right.
Yep, we're just gonna kill each other very silently. Ooh, actually, I got
frustration of this idiot bought RAM and then slapped a 4060 in place of a 3060. The bastard.
Oh, damn it! You're not going the way I want you to. There. Well, I've been a PC builder since I was about 14.
Ah.
So I have a custom-built gaming rig that the majority of it was built in 2020, and then other parts were added over time as they became more financially feasible. The Vindicator, actually, no. We're going to roll the dice on him, pardon the pun, and he's going to stay right there. So it's got a 3950X, which is a 16-core processor with dual threading, because it's AMD, so it's not hyper-threading. It's got 64 gigs of RAM. It's got two 1 terabyte NVMe SSDs and one 2 terabyte NVMe SSD.
Hmm.
and it's got a 6900 XT video card. And the
Hmm.
board, I spent huge money on the motherboard because of the DAC or digital analog converter audio chipset it had, which was ESS 9228. It was brand new,
Oh, that's cool.
and it was supposed to. It had its own digital analog converter or DAC, or I think that's what a DAC stands for, separate from the audio chipset, which was also brand new. So it was supposed to, and ESS makes good shit, was supposed to have none of the noise you typically associate with onboard audio. Because my previous computer actually had a Asus, I think, brand discrete audio or sound card, and
Hmm.
because I got tired of all hearing all my noise, my ears are extremely sensitive to any noise. I got tired of hearing all the little clicks and pops in the black background audio. Who can I hit? Might be able to hit you.
Yeah, so
Oof. We're gonna
you're
go
like my
for it.
brother, you're like my brother, where he has perfect pitch and he hits what the hell? Oh, this is the shoot phase.
Yep.
Okay.
So I bought it for those reasons, because my ears are really sensitive to noise. I can hear compression artifacts in audio, even
Hmm.
128 kilobit audio. So it's just
Hmm.
because of that, I went for it. And the board was $750 in 2020. And this was before scalping went absolutely out of control.
Yeah.
And then I bought the processor, which was, like I said, the 3950X, which was another $750. Everything else, and then I bought the RAM, and I bought I had used my single 120 mil all-in-one radiator to keep it cool in the meantime, and it mostly worked. It would get heat
Hmm.
saturated and eventually warm up, but most of the time that was okay. And then I slowly built it out with the 280 mil radiator, upgraded 100 or 240 mil fans, added the SSDs. The video card I had first was a Radeon 7, and this was a mistake on my part. I'm like, oh, I'm going to upgrade. Graphics card prices will be reasonable on eBay, and I did not look before I sold it.
Oh.
That was my biggest mistake.
Hmm.
So that
Oh, you
was.
can shoot through units. Okay.
Yep, you can generally do that. Um, and you can move through friendly units.
Ah,
You cannot move
things I
through
had not
enemy units.
things I had not considered. Oh,
Someone's going to eat it tonight, and I'm going to make sure it's not me.
this is gonna hurt you.
So, for context, everybody that's going to eventually be listening from home, we've never spoken before.
No, this is like well, I think maybe like in a single like, oh hi.
What's up, yo?
Yeah, hey, how you doing?
Or for the older crowd, morning, Sam. Morning, Ralph.
Alrighty, how on God's green earth do I do two at once? Oh wait, I
Uh,
know how. Yeah, there you go.
yeah, if you select the
Alrighty.
mech that you're shooting at, you have to select the weapons on the mech sheet thing and then just hit the fire button. Or you
Yep.
can right click on the mech and select it that way.
This is gonna get bloody really fast. Oh.
Yeah, it is. It's gonna be awesome. Oof, that's a long shot, but we're gonna take it.
So a Cyclops, a catapult, then awesome walk into a dervish.
Well, you've got some things going for you, including the multiple forests between my two assault mechs and your mech. Like the to hit rolls on the Cyclops and the Awesome are 11.
Hmm.
The Catapult is 8. He has a much better chance.
Yeah.
Oh wow, really? It can reach that far? That's awesome.
Uh,
No pun intended.
Which one? The Oh, the catapult.
The Vindicator.
Oh, yeah, it's you're gonna just one shot the dervish.
No, I will be surprised if anything out of that hits.
Yeah.
And what's neat is the mini map gives you a breakdown of where things are and what the firing lines being used are.
Oh, those are two rear medium lasers. Ew. Okay.
Oh, on the quick draw? Yeah, that makes sense for its intended role. All right, so the
Yep.
awesome should get a little round report, which is gives you the weapons fire
Yeah.
summary. So the awesome
Round
missed
one
everything.
phase.
My catapult hit you with both LRM-15s, 9 missiles each, so that's 18 damage. That's not terrible. Ignore the destroyed searchlight thing. That's just everything.
Yeah. Everything. The searchlight's always the first thing that gets hit. Alrighty, so yeah, weapons fire, PPC, PPC, PPC. God, you
Yep,
fired all three. There's
he's unbothered.
oh AC5 it needs
Holy
13 rolls,
shit!
6 misses.
How did I do that?
LRM 15 at Dervish needs 8 rolls, 10, 9 missiles hit. Yeah, that's why that Dervish is prone. Needs 7 plus to destroy searchlight, rolls 10, searchlight destroyed. Yeah. Dervish takes 4 damage to right torso, 6 armor remaining. Oh, he's skinny. LRM 15 at Dervish needs 8 rolls, 11, 9 missiles hit.
No, you did hit with both of you. Hit
LRM
with a
10 at
grand total
Catapult.
of 10 LRMs on my catapult with your dervish.
Yeah.
He is unbothered.
Yeah.
So
Weapons laser fire. Large laser. Vindicator needs 11 rolls, 8. Fuck.
the key to this, to playing this scenario, is your guys have to do whatever they can to make the to hit rolls higher, even if you're not going to hit and return fire, because your goal is not to outfight me, it's to outmaneuver me.
Yep.
That's why all you guys. So I was gonna let the first round go by for this to sink in. I had no idea I was gonna be that successful. Um,
The
but
dervish falls on his ass.
yeah, and he's beat up. I destroyed one of your LRM-10s.
He's hurting.
But so the recommendation is for your guys, to either move as fast as possible and as many straight lines as possible all together as they get towards their objective, or to jump all the way there and bunny hop and just not shoot very many weapons and settle with not hitting with whatever you do shoot,
Yeah.
because that's an instant +1 to hit. And at my gunnery, that is significant. And
Yeah,
because
what
my
is it, zero
awesome
heat?
parked himself in a lake, he's going to always have
Still
zero
zero
heat.
heat. Oh
This
no.
is schooling done the proper way.
What
And
do they
you
say
lost
out of the frying
initiative, so
pan?
you have to move first. Which is
Oh, what
easy
do they
enough
say out of it?
because you can move your dervish first without giving anything away.
Oh, okay, buddy.
Please stand up, please. You have both legs,
Yeah,
motherfucking use them.
get up. Uh, walk. Here. Oh, right. Getting up costs movement points.
And
Oh,
heat. 2 heat per attempt, I believe.
okay. So get up. Walk. Gonna have to go there. Alrighty. Must make the poly. Yeah, okay. Yes. Okay.
Alright, so.
Good.
Yeah. Awesome as staying put.
Alrighty.
Why would he move?
Yeah, why would he move? He's in the perfect position.
For those of you watching at home, also, these are the translations of the very classic first edition Battletech map sheets into PC. which they offer multiple terrain types. Like this is savanna or grasslands. You can get desert. You can get all kinds of things.
Let's see. Distance from movement point. Does it show what target modifier I'm going to be generating by doing that?
It should. You should have a little thing. Um, there's like look at my awesome. You see how you have the two green bars and underneath that is a black one?
Yeah.
That's the
Got it.
TMM of your target. So if there's one pip, that's it's +1. There's two pips, it's +2. Your Clint has +3.
Yeah,
But
okay, I see it.
but when you run to a hex, like if I were to tell my catapult to jump there, and I click on the hex, below it has a plus whatever number. That's the
Mhm.
modifier that you're generating.
Oh, gotcha. All right, cool.
So I'll walk you through it when you jump next, or when you.
Alrighty.
No, that's not the one I want to move. I want to move him. There we go.
I screwed myself. Okay. Oh, here comes big boy.
So if you like take your grasshopper and click some random place on the map, it should have.
Oh yeah, 4+2. I see it.
Yep, there you go. And my Cyclops moved a grand total of 2 hexes, so he didn't generate any to hit modifier.
Yep.
You know, I am starting to question his placements, so we are going to move him. 1, 2, 3.
Define question.
Right there. And give him partial cover and +1 for partial cover and +1 for light woods, depending on who's shooting at him.
Can I make it here? Yes, I can.
Alright, and he's not going to move. Dervish must like
yay!
skill roll. Getting up succeeds. Hey, congratulations, your guy can stand.
He got off of his ass.
That's a big accomplishment some days. Alright, so you
Yeah,
shoot first. Now, have you figured out the firing multiple weapons bit?
Yeah,
Okay,
I
cool.
think so.
Alright. He's not going to be spoiled for choice, is he? Actually, yes. A little bit. Not spoiled for choice necessarily, but decent chance of hitting. Probably about 20% better compared to last time.
Yeah, that LRM-10 can still fire?
One can.
Huh.
Actually, if it uses expanded critical hit rules, I think an LRM-10 takes up 2 slots. It might be able to still fire.
Nope, that one can't. The fire button is grayed out when I select it.
That's what I forgot to tell somebody the other day. I use 2 house rules, expanded critical hits and extreme range. So extreme range is one more interval. So like a medium laser goes 369, extreme range would be up between 9 and 12. Mm-hmm. It's a +6 to hit instead of a +4, and it's half damage. And that to me bridges the gap that allows you to feel like at extreme ranges you can still hit things, but you're going to do less damage.
Yeah.
The other one I use is expanded critical hits. So if you have a Gauss rifle that takes up 11 critical slots, and I hit it with a medium laser, you have to roll per slot. So when all of them are gone, yeah, the thing blows up. But until then, you're rolling the dice on each slot to see how functional it stays.
Interesting.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I've
done that. A lot of my friends well, my two main friends that do tabletop stuff. We used to do 40K until I became very disenfranchised with it, and then the other two did over time. So like we'll still do 40K pickup games.
Oh, okay.
Oh, let's see. Large laser. Yep. Oh, I do not have line of sight. Oh, I can twist. Aha.
Uh-huh. Oh, I need another beer.
Amen to that.
I bought I'm spoiled for beer. So I'm going to give away my location to some people, but not in a meaningful way. I live 4 miles away from Shorts Brewery in northern Michigan. If you live
Oh,
in Michigan,
lucky.
I was going to say, if you live in northern Michigan, you know exactly what Shorts is.
Michigan mentioned. No, personally, no. I'm from the place on the west coast of California where people yeah, it's a thing.
Can I hit
Can't
him?
complain too much, but it's like
Nope.
yeah, out here we have all kinds of beer, and a lot of the guys I hung out with, I especially doing construction, Modelo is certainly something that we have, at least I have always been one to partake in because that's typically what all the friendos drank.
I also live 6 or 7 miles away from Mammoth Distilling, 8 or 10 miles away from Be Well Meadery, and out if you expand that range out to about an hour's drive, there are 10 more breweries and 4 more distilleries I could go to.
Fun.
So,
I'm gonna go in the beginning of June. I'm gonna go visit a friend of mine in Kentucky, my best friend from high school, and we're gonna go. He wants to do the Bourbon Trail. So there's you can do a like a basically they pick you up. Oh, AC 5 indicator needs 14 rolls 7 misses. Jesus,
oh,
needs 16 rolls 7
oh,
misses.
all three
Rolls 10 hits.
PPCs hit.
Oh. Two for
Wow.
two on the poor dervish. How is he not dead yet? Um, needs 11 rolls, 9 misses.
Because I haven't found the ammo yet. Catapult
Needs 11
missed.
rolls, 11. Wait, what did you shoot him with? Oh, probably the LRM. Wait,
The LRM's missed.
right. Yeah,
Let's see
needs.
here. The Vindicator hit with the his PPC, so he took 4 PPC hits that turn.
Oh, I mean, you guys might not have found
But
the ammo, but
he's still standing.
the
Like,
sensors in that thing are probably gone by this point.
dude, the dude's eyeballs would be blitzed out.
Yeah,
Um,
it's like that. It's like that
so
Counter Strike meme where the dude just. Oh,
last time I barely winged him and he fell over, and this time he tanks 2 AC-20s worth of damage, and he's like, oh, I'm fine.
you've never clipped a door frame with your shoulder and then fallen over from it, like it just barely gets you.
No. I've fallen up the
Needs a
stairs
little.
before. That's the only example of falling up or failing upwards I've ever done. Your quick
Quick
draw is
draws
at
now
one
one
heat.
heat.
Nice choice.
Yep, nice choice.
Yeah, playing it safe. I approve.
I was gonna send it with the second medium laser, but I went nah. I'm not. I can't remember the heat table off the top of my head.
Six.
Or
Six is where the negative modifiers start. So 6 heat is -1 movement point. 8 heat is +1 to hit.
yeah.
So you can.
Oh, the dervish is visibly on fire.
Oh yes, he is.
I don't think he's doing too well.
Um,
Hey, buddy, it's gonna
he's
be okay.
he's because he's only still. Oh, he's Well, you have to hit the done button for me to see any guns he's lost. All his limbs are still
Oh,
attached, I think.
shoulder might be dislocated.
No, he's missing a medium laser on top of that LRM-10.
Oh, alrighty.
He's still got $100. He's got 100 rounds of SRM ammo to explode. That's 200 damage.
I know.
But his center torso is down to 13 points of structure, and that's it.
Yeah, it's that dervish is not long for this world.
Probably not. All right.
Alrighty, can you
Take your
move?
time. I need to make a quick pit stop and grab one more beer. I will be back in
Go
about
for
a
it.
minute and a half.
Shit. Alrighty.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, can't perform change, no target. Okay, easy. Oh, this the charge button, that's why. Oh, well, it's 7 over. Oh, for the jump. Oh, shit. He's cooking. Oh, no. Oh, this is about the point where people start dying. Okay, and we're back. Oh boy. This is where the pain starts. Yikes. That poor dervish. He is. Good timing. I just sat down. At least I heard shuffling. Okay, let's see.
And we're back. Sorry about the wait.
Oh no, you're good. I just sat down myself. Dervish.
I forgot I had to let the cats in as well. Similar to letting the dogs in. Except they don't really act with any urgency to get inside until you start closing the door. Then they're like, oh shit, I want to be in. I was just kidding.
Yeah, it sounds about right.
A lot of people say you can't train cats. You can't train them quite to the same degree you do dogs, but mine, knowing it's food time, they come when I whistle for them. It's about all I really want, to be honest with
Yeah,
you.
I'm mildly allergic to cats, but I know that Maine Coons are hypoallergenic, I want to say.
Yes, yes, they are. And they are very smart and very large.
Oh, that's okay. I'm 6'7", so big cat isn't really a problem.
A buddy of mine's got two cats that are part Maine Coon, and I think the largest of them weighs like 25 pounds.
Yeah,
That's a lot of cat.
that is. I have a dog that weighs like 40, so it's a lot of cat.
Alright, we're gonna live dangerously here, and I'm just not gonna move anything. I shouldn't have said that.
Oh,
God damn it. I shouldn't have grabbed that other beer now.
your chattiness shall be your downfall. Um, let's see. There we go.
Yeah, I tend to give too much away, but this is just a friendly match, so it's fine.
Yeah, I'm a newbie. It shows that the dervish is crippled. So
Oh, probably because he took two engine hits,
yeah,
if
that'll
I'm
do
not
it.
mistaken. So if I view the. Yeah, let's see here. Yep.
Visual range 60. I hover over it and then the window disappears before I can really
If you right
see.
click on him and hit
Oh, view.
view and then hit view dervish, that should give you
Yep.
the readout.
There we go.
So if you look at
Let's
the
see.
center torso, if you look under where it says Sergeant Klein, Dervish 55 ton, blah blah blah, all the way on the far left of that little
Yeah.
status sheet.
There's a CT right there.
Yep, you look at CT, you look at engine, and you see two X's. That means you
Oh,
have plus 10 heat return. He can never
and then
reduce his heat
G
unless you
is
get him in the water.
G is definitely gyro. Um,
Did he take a gyro hit? No, he didn't yet.
no, he didn't, but I'm
And yet.
presuming. Right torso. The four blocks are probably the armor on those
Actually, no, I changed
locations.
my mind. Alright.
Oh, that's true. Uh, twist. Yeah, you're good.
So yes, this scenario is based entirely on mobility, which is why most of my guys, minus the Cyclop, are tanks, and your guys are all flipping, jumping jack flash.
Yeah,
All right.
that's a gas.
Wah, wah, wah.
No Rolling Stones reference? No? Ah, I
I
think I'm
got it.
clever.
All right. If these hit, if any one of these hits, your dervish is probably going to be completely unseated.
Yeah,
Oh, so
I
where I was
just
going
got.
with the beer story. All right, so I picked up a 12 pack of Guinness bottles. I like the bottles better than the cans because the cans I feel like I always have to slurp out if I hate it. Anyway,
Yeah,
I was talking
yeah.
to my buddy who goes by Warp Angel, and if you anybody who watches the channel regularly will know who that is. I was talking to him one day, just randomly while I was driving in the car, and I'm like, "Yeah, I want some beer for tonight. I want something a little stronger than Guinness though, because it just tastes kind of watery to me." And he
Hmm.
just starts laughing his ass off, and he's like, "Only you are the only person I've ever heard call Guinness watery." But it's true because Shorts has a stout called S'more Stout, and you know the little tasting glass they give you? You know the thing that's like maybe a mouthful of beer?
Yeah.
If they do that of the S'more Stout, you still can't see through it.
Huh.
Hello, cat. Um, yeah, we're gonna see what we can. Actually, no, 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 nope, nope, nope. I don't wanna. I don't wanna do that. I am gonna do.
The question is, do the PPCs hit before the Dervish hits the Cyclops?
That is a good question.
I guess we'll see how it goes. Oh, I see, says the blind man.
As he watches his paraplegic son dance across the floor.
Oh, that's disgusting. Okay,
There it
let's
goes
see.
on. That whole quote is actually quite long. Something about his deaf son or his mute son singing to his deaf sister. It just keeps going.
Alrighty. Yeah.
All right, what do we got going on here? Nothing great.
That Vindicator's gonna suck.
We'll do those. Oh, I have to do this. This may not work the way I was thinking it would. All right. Oh, that's not
No,
bad.
please, not the Vindicator with the LRM5. No,
This is going to no. Let's get that
not
for
the
now.
Fly Swatter.
All right, and do that. If I get another
Oh, those are
engine hit,
really.
you're done.
Yeah. Yeah. Really, I can't hit the. Really?
Oh, your grasshopper? Too many woods hexes. 3 light woods or 1 light and 1 heavy woods block line of sight. So he's behind. You see in the middle of those 5 hexes is 1 really dense woods, and then he's got
Yeah.
at least 1 light woods in front of him on either side. But if you change your firing mode of your LRM to indirect, you can maybe do indirect fire, but that's an automatic +1 to hit.
Yeah. All right, let's just see how this one goes.
Yeah,
This is gonna get bloody.
nothing personal, boys.
This is just. This is where heroes are made and fools die. Oh.
Let's see, the Clint missed
Oh.
everything. Yeah, your dervish is dead now.
It erased his gyro, I think, because I see no gyro. Oh, yeah.
Oh
Critical
no,
hit
I hit your
LRM10.
LRM ammo.
Yeah, I'm reading that right now.
A full ton for 120 damage.
Hey, he's still conscious. And he
Then
ejected.
I got a critical hit on your other LRM10.
Just his insult to injury.
Alright,
Fuck your missile boat.
Dervish missed all his return fire. Catapult missed everything.
Yeah. Means 8 missed PPC at Dervish. Critical hit on left torso. Yeah.
But the
Weapons fire for
LRM10 hit
Dervish.
him.
Medium was. Everything missed.
Grasshopper missed.
Medium laser at quick draw missed. Medium laser at quick draw missed. Medium laser at quick draw missed. Thank God for medium lasers being decent. SRM Fort catapult missed. Medium laser catapult missed. Medium laser catapult missed. Weapons fire for the Cyclops.
Missed.
Dervish. Doesn't matter. It's dead. Stop. He's already dead.
I was just thinking that. Stop. He's already dead.
This is just like, what did the Dervish ever do to you?
You can now move as pilot, and that counts as your movement turn until he escapes off the map or I kill him.
Oh, fuck. Oh, the pilot is out of the...
Yep.
Jesus. I presume he's only going to be able to move like 1 hex at a time.
Correct.
Oh, fuck. Oh, there's a crater.
Splat.
There's not even salvage. It's just gone.
You're doing a pretty good job managing your heat scale.
Trying to.
Alright, so you lost the initiative again. I am not used to this. I almost always lose initiative in MegaMek.
Oh, apparently it's like, okay, beginner's luck. Nah, fuck that. We're going to punish this bastard.
Nobody has luck when they're playing Battletech with me.
Yeah.
Not the good kind, anyway. Warp will always tell you when he plays against me, our Our to hit rolls average out between the two of us, but he will always fail his critical hit rolls. Always. I think in
I'm
maybe the
surprised.
4 or 5 tabletop games him and I have played, he's landed like 2 critical hits.
I'm gonna be honest. I'm very impressed that the pilot survived that ass whooping.
It's what ejection seats are for.
No, I know, but I was just wow.
Run,
I didn't expect.
motherfucker!
I did not expect him to live. That was
Oh, I gotta hit the done button. Whoops, my bad.
no, you're good.
Okay,
Okay.
so
Oh,
just move the pilot first. That's your out. That's your kind of your cheat.
yep.
Soon other
Plus
pilots will
zero.
join him. I think we're pretty good there.
Run, you little bastard.
Yeah, until I shoot him with the PPC. He just gets turned into a candlestick.
Yeah. My God, that's brutal. Um. Actually, here, let's jump the Clint here. Actually, can I do here? I can do here. Ooh. Hey, buddy.
You're about to be a lot less happy than you think.
I know. I know. This is a suicide charge at this point. This is turned into the last cavalry charge where they tried to storm a machine gun nest.
Oh man, this is either going to work really well or really terrible, but we're going for it.
What did you do?
Nothing. That's the scary part.
I'm just gonna sit here and wait.
Oh shit, that could have been a mistake.
Oh, story of my life.
My only hope is that you don't figure it out in time.
I probably won't. I'm pretty stupid.
Alright. No, we're going to move the Vindicator. Can we walk?
Rats, he knows what I was going for.
Can we walk backwards 1 hex into water? No, we can't.
Oh, fun lore snippet about the Vindicator for the people at home that I really love about it. The Vindicator 1R, the PPC barrel, actually has like a sleeve over it. So a Vindicator can basically dunk the muzzle after firing into like a body of water and then basically like water cool the PPC in I think 4 seconds.
Oh yeah, I do remember reading that now that you said something. Yeah, this is a really fun part of tabletop versus, a digital representation of it is you can just be like, all right, so to even the playing field here, because you're way outclassed, here's a special thing your mech can do. You can tell other people or not as you wish. You can totally do that. That's part of the rules. Now,
I don't want to jump.
if your mechs are in range of mine, I can say, alright, I am scanning your mech, and you have to hand me your record sheet. I don't remember if that's done in place of moving, or if it's just like an incidental action that doesn't cost you anything.
I don't know. We're gonna find out.
But you have to have, I think you have to have direct line of sight to the mech, and I don't know if there's a skill roll involved. Fuck.
Hi. I think that's all of my moves. Yeah. Oh, yep.
Hi.
And now we begin.
Short
Oh,
range of
wait,
an
you just turned the
short range of an AC-20.
pain. That's gonna suck. Oh,
Oh, he is just out of minimum range for the PPCs.
You
And
fool! I have
out of range of the small laser.
what?
I was
You
totally
don't
going to
say.
shoot the small laser at him if I could. You would not be surprised if you saw a kitchen sink go flying at him. So anyway, yeah, I do like drinking Guinness. This is
Yeah,
this is ADHD brain after a number of beers. An
fair enough.
undisclosed number of beers. Fuck.
We're just going to call it enough. It'd be funny if the pilot had like a one hex range pistol.
You can, I think you can do something similar to that, but I'm not 100% sure.
Have him run over that Cyclops and kick it in the shin. Shoot one of the armor plates with a 9 mil handgun. He's like, "No, screw you! You killed my dervish, you bastard."
So there's a novel um, that's, I don't know how well you know the lore of BattleTech.
I wish I
Um,
knew it better. We'll put it that way.
so do you know what Operation Bulldog is?
That was when they went to go screw the clans over, correct?
Yes. So as a precursor to Task Force Serpent, the Northwind Highlanders went to retake a world from Smoke Jaguar.
Hmm.
The book is, oh crap, Impetus of War. Fantastic book. I think it's Lauren L. Coleman. Can't remember. But there's a scene in there where the main character, Lauren Jaffray, beats the brakes off of this clanner in, I forget what mech. She crawls out of the mech, takes her laser pistol off, and hits him square in the cockpit and slowly starts melting a hole through it.
Oh God.
So he shoots her with a medium pulse laser and takes her arm off.
Oh, that's all that would do? I think a mech scale medium pulse would probably like gib somebody if given the opportunity.
Well, that all depends, and it largely depends on where you aim it.
True.
And supposedly, you can tone down the power feed to your weapons to a degree. I
Oh,
mean,
so the pilot, he cannot fire because he doesn't have any weapons.
hmm,
That's
well, bummer for
disappointing.
you. Alright, let's see what this shot is. Hmm, not
So,
likely.
who do you think would win in a fight? Kai Allard Liao or Aiden Pride?
I'd have to go with Kai, mainly because Aiden Pride is still trained to not use physical attacks, and the Yen Lo Wang was built around being able to knife hand somebody to death. Alright, so the Clint missed. Oh wow, the awesome hit the Clint.
Twice.
You got lucky.
Why? What did that? Where's that AC-20? That's what I'm scared of.
Your grasshopper hit the Cyclops in the head.
What? No.
Sure enough.
Wait. Medium laser, LRM-15 weapons fire for quick draw. Misses. Rear table
Headbutt.
LL takes
Missed.
left leg. Yeah.
Alright.
Medium
Whew.
laser,
I got lucky
catapult,
on
main
that one.
swings,
And everything out of the
weapons fire
Cyclops missed. And the
for
Vindicator missed.
Vindicator.
And your Clint fell over.
The fucking Clint. Every time.
It could have been worse. Yeah, the Clint has next to no armor. So if we pull that up
I
on the
know.
damage sheet, I'm pretty sure wherever he got hit is almost gone. Oh, he has got 1 point of armor in the center torso and 2 in the right. And his right leg has 8 structure left.
Okay, so I'm seeing the little squares. Where
Okay,
are
so if you
you?
hit view at the
Yeah,
top,
on I've got general open.
or wait, no, the little window that's got like the mech status sheet in it. hit switch
Mhm.
location, and it should dock it with the main window with the map.
Oh, that's nice.
So you can declare physical attacks if you want. Your quick draw can probably kick me, I think.
Uh, Pilot. Oh, there's the armor. Oh, yeah, one in the center torso. Oh, he's hurt. Um, I can declare physical attacks, huh?
Yep. So your
You know
quick
what?
draw, you'd right click on my catapult, and it should have a physical attack menu option there.
Oh, yeah, no, I don't have any,
Should be able to kick.
Yep.
If you miss, you
To
just fall
hit,
over.
72%. Two base. Yeah, fuck it. Send it.
Oh, you did. And
Hey,
you
there we
got through the
go.
armor.
Let's
And you're
go. I saw that catapult go up there in that woods hex, and I
so
watched him, and I went, "Oh, this is gonna be one of these guys." Because the first time I ever played tabletop was a game store. Was at a game store, and we were running super simplified rules. I borrowed Nex for a pickup game,
hmm.
and the guy is like, so I'm 24. Guy I'm playing against is in like his 40s, and he goes, "Hey man, look, I'm a level with you." I'm like, "Yeah, what's up?" And he goes, "I know it's your first game, but I swear to God, if you put the long range, if you put the catapult on the level 3 hill, I'm gonna be pissed, and you're gonna reap the whirlwind." He's like, I get one night a month to do this stuff. It's just very dear to my heart. And I looked at him with avarice, and I was like, you know what? All right.
I mean, it can work out, but if you see a fast guy with a lot of small guns closing on you, you really should move.
Yeah.
I got really lucky on the dice rolls with that awesome. Like,
Yeah.
incredibly lucky. And your Clint is,
Fucking
I mean, it's a Clint. They weren't,
fucking
they,
dickhead.
they weren't made to be
Not
tough. They were
not
made to
you.
be fast and have some
Oh,
guns.
fuck's sake, man. All right, that's it. Door's getting locked. So,
No, he doesn't.
my dad has this uncanny ability to slam a door open.
Huh.
No, so like I don't know how, but basically it is the like um it is somehow he manages to just you open a door in just the right manner to where you can just slam it open. And he did that right now.
Well, I didn't hear it if
Made me
that
jump.
counts for anything.
Oh, no, I'm sure you didn't because I think I have the mic sensitivity tuned pretty well. Um but God forbid oh, it was he did that. I about jumped out of my skin right now. So as he walks away cackling, yeah, let's go there. That was a
Hmm.
very poor decision in hindsight.
Could be worse. Basically, I'm keeping my guys from moving just for the bonuses to hit.
Mm. What will the pilot do?
Well, and you can move him first to offset losing initiative. Just,
Yeah.
I don't consider that cheating exactly.
Oh, hey, he got up.
Yay, and he moved.
Thank God.
We're very proud of him.
You're doing good, son.
Oh, oh my god, this is too good to pass up.
Are you gonna turn that awesome and hit the rear of the quick draw? Because that's what I feel like. Oh, Oh no, the Cyclops. Oh no. I just realized. Oh fuck.
Oh. Well,
Fuck.
unfortunately, I can only shoot one PPC at the quick draw. But if it hits, it might be enough. Combined with the catapult's much better poised to shoot the rear of the quick draw.
Yeah, he really is.
No, that's an automatic miss. That's 13 or better. That's also 13 or better. Okay, that is not going to work at all. Woof. Yikes, that's 11 or better. Holy fuck. This guy sucks.
This guy's fucking terrible.
Yeah, to hit with the medium lasers on your grasshopper is a 15. The Clint is a 14.
Oh,
And the
because I
quick
jumped into a
Yep, and the quick
because I
draw is a
jumped into that
13.
hex.
LRMs are under minimum range for the quick draw, so that's still a 13. That's a 12 for the Clint, and that's an 11 for the grasshopper. Now, ammo's got to get used up, otherwise it just explodes. Well, these scenarios are really well balanced because now that we're starting to get into close range, my guys are going to start having difficulties.
Wait, I'm sorry. Find club,
Oh yeah, you can uproot a tree and use it as a club.
but that probably takes the entirety of the firing turn.
I don't think so.
Well, let's find out. Firing club is an exclusive action. If you choose to find a club, any declared attacks will be canceled.
Oh, okay,
And you
yes it
may
does.
declare no further. Yeah, for pressing yes to confirm will end your turn. No, I have guns.
Yeah. So what you can do, according to the rules, is you can pick up a tree and use it as a club exactly once. And I believe that gives you 1 point of damage for every 5 tons instead of 1 point for every 10 tons, which is the punching norm. Now, alternatively, if you go to the wreckage of a mech, you can grab an arm and a leg and use that as a club.
Yeah.
I did not make that up. That is an actual thing.
Yep.
Alright. Well, we definitely want to use that. And we want to use that. And I don't have a lot of heat capacity left, so we're just going to leave it at that.
Oh no.
Oh no. Oh yeah. I did have one other guy that was maybe going to show up tonight. And he wasn't able to make it. Because if he did, then this would have changed from me and you going against one another to you and him going against one another and me administering it. Which is also a lot of fun.
Yep. Target will become primary target that changes the hit number previously. Okay.
Oh, I can use my small laser.
I can use my emotional support laser. Let's go.
I do love that. Alright, so
The extra small, as I always call it.
yeah, it's actually
It's not
10
that
or
it's
better to
actually.
hit, even at long range. Damn.
Wow.
That's 7 or better. That's also 10 or better. No reason not to fire everything. The Vindicator's going to regret this, or at least his pilot will. Alright,
Okay.
so awesome hit.
PP.
He did hit with the PPC.
Right.
Very nice.
7+ 4 armor remaining. Okay, I can take that.
You hit
Medium laser at awesome. Hits.
Oh, leg partial. No damage due to partial cover.
Oh, fuck.
Catapult missed.
Both LRM-15s missed. Weapons fire for Grasshopper. 5 right arm. Miss, miss, miss. How do you miss with
Oh,
3
I hit
medium
with the
lasers? Yeah,
AC-20 and the
I see that.
SRM-4.
To left arm, SRM-4. SRM-4 at Grasshopper needs 9 rolls, 8 misses. Weapons fire for quick draw. Medium laser at Vindicator misses. SRM-4 at Vindicator. 2 missiles hit right
Oh,
side.
I hit the head.
Of what?
Your Clint. Everything
Oh
out
no!
of the Vindicator hit. Oh, the small laser did not.
10 damage to head. Oh, 2 internal structure remaining. Critical hit on head. Roll 5, no effect.
You just lost one jump MP and one movement MP because I also hit your foot and your jump jet.
Oh no.
However, both your pilots are still standing.
Okay.
So now you're starting to get a little bit better how quickly you have to move.
Yeah, no shit. Because
You
also
pretty
you're
much
just
have to.
like, I'm gonna play the turret game.
Yep, you have to jump every turn with every mech to avoid get at max range to avoid getting hit and just settle for not being able to generate much return fire.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, physical attacks. Okay, we'll do that.
So when I get to the spy, do I have to declare that I pick him up or
Yes, you do.
okay.
Oh, I missed. I did not fall down.
Ah. Oh.
Sorry.
Yeah. No, you're good. Sorry, you didn't kick my grasshopper with a cyclops.
All right. Cyclops is still running a little hot. That's okay. Grasshopper is also starting to run a little hot, and your quick draw is starting to get up there.
Who's gonna
Other
get to that
guys
guy?
are okay. The Vindicator is amazing. So if you are not,
Always has been.
if you don't move, you can shoot every gun, every turn, and generate no heat.
My go-to in MWO for the longest time was a Vindicator 1X
Nice.
with a get this. Oh, okay, yeah, done. Duh. Um 3 light machine guns. Um 3 light machine guns in the arm. Um we had a medium X pulse in the head. XL 235, and then it was I think XL 235 engine. And then for the main armament in the torso, we had an MR we have an MRM 40.
Hmm.
Yeah. And with quirks, that little sucker, holy crap, could he kill people? That was the need. Yeah, fine, that's fine. Um, the uh, the thing is with the that vindic with that vindicator, it will solo like double heat sinks, I think too. That thing will solo marauders. Um, I've killed the rest of my lance had started the damage. However, um, I finished off, I think, one of the clan assault mechs and a marauder um, in a single in a single engagement. I went 2 for 1. I mean, it's as far. I mean, you're running in like 90. You're running at like 90 something kph. It's just absolutely disgusting. Um,
So my best mech in MWO is almost the OG catapult. It's
Alrighty, and we are now on the spy with the quick
okay.
draw.
Okay, so the quick draw has a spy.
Yeah.
Um, it's got 2 LRM-15s with Artemis, 4 ER medium lasers, double heat sinks, full armor, extra ammo, and a top speed of 89.
Not bad.
So
That's a very good stock upgrade.
I have won tournaments with that mech just because it could jump onto a building, shoot a whole bunch of shit. It could shoot with the LRMs, and then wherever the majority of the LRMs hit, focus with the lasers. And
Mhm.
I pissed off a guy so bad when I hosted tournaments that he would, excuse me, not talk to me for the rest of the night. Because he had an Orion 2C and I soloed him.
Oh, that's that's terrible. The other one I have was for the Lucky Charms event.
You made a
Oh
mistake.
God. Yeah, I figured. Um,
Good luck. You're going to be needing it.
yeah, I know.
Also, I don't know if your grasshopper has heat sinks in the legs.
It might.
So I'm going to look right now because I are curious.
Wait.
Nope, it
Oh, it's
does
gonna use
not.
journey.
So being in the water is of absolutely no help. And now that you were in the water, you cannot jump out because your jump jets are in the legs.
Oh, that's how that works.
Yep, that is how that works.
I was trying to feint because there were three clusters of trees and you didn't know where the spy was. So I was like, okay, well, one of these three light, he's going to think that one of these three light mechs is going for one of these tree clusters in the back. And he got lucky and put his lance right on top of him.
Alright. Everything. No, in fact, there's Warp now asking how it went. Uh,
How do I unfire a weapon?
um, kind of just have to hit escape and then start over.
Ah, okay. Alrighty.
Backspace. I know I didn't try backspace to see if that works or not.
That's gonna hurt. That's gonna be AC, CT rear. He's gonna die.
And this is going to be the tricky part: is hitting your quick draw. He's in the Goldilocks zone for the LRMs. He is in short range. He's not minimum. He's not medium.
Oh, he's right in that single hex band.
Yep.
Oh no.
I do not have a single mech that can outrun anything faster than your grasshopper.
Yeah.
Alright, we do need
The
to
quick
save
draw still is
these, so
marked
we're
as
gonna do-
undamaged. I thought you took hits. Oh, the
Um,
pilot. What's he gonna? I was gonna say I thought the quick draw took a hit.
I thought it did too. Vindicator, yes.
Yeah, right torso.
So we'll do that. And we'll do that. We'll skip that. And we'll do that.
How is Linux as an OS?
Linux, so I have always liked Linux. I have not always been good at it. Linux Mint, I think, has struck a really good balance of usability, as in being user friendly, and flexibility, so that if you're a console whiz, you can jump right in there and do everything through the command line if you want. Because, like, I have a laptop that I bought recently, a framework laptop, and it only runs Linux, and I play all the Steam games I want. I can play Elite Dangerous on there. I can play MechWarrior 5 on there. It all runs perfect, and I didn't have to do anything
Oh,
additional.
your awesome hit my grasshopper in the face with a PPC.
Critical hit on sensors.
Oh, 3 to stay conscious, successful. Oh, God, that's disgusting. Small laser at Grasshopper needs 8, rolls 8, hits. Partial cover, horizontal 50, whatever.
Yeah.
Weapons fire for Grasshopper, hit with 1 laser. Everything else missed. Weapons fire for catapults.
Hit with 1
9
LRE.
missiles hit.
That's not bad. I'll take that. Quick draw missed.
Alarm 15 misses. Weapons
Ooh.
fire for quick draw.
Ooh. The head cleaver has
He's...
struck.
Wait, oh my God. Oh my God.
He ain't gonna be Rush Hour 3.
Oh,
I gotta
that
take a
fucking
screenshot of this.
yeah, that is bad. When you post it, ping me in it and use that as the thumbnail. Destroyed. Pilot is already dead, so no damage is dealt. Stop, stop, he's already dead. Oh fuck. That is disgusting.
That almost never happens to me. I mean, I think it almost never happens to anybody.
Oh my God, that's terrible. Oh. Hang on. Already.
Yep, he dead. Vindicator hit the Clint with the small laser and nothing else. And even then, he only has 3 armor left on the right arm. You were halfway to an armor breach after a single hit with a small laser.
Yeah. Oh, Jesus. That. Oh, that quick. Yeah, the grasshopper gone. Viking funeral burned in the lake.
Actually, yes. Turns out that the jump jet being underwater isn't going to be much of a concern.
Good
Mine can't
news.
declare physical attacks. Well, I could kick him while he's down.
You're gonna kick the dead grasshopper? The pilot's gone.
I'm not going to do that. Oh, shit, he fell over because he missed the kick.
There you go. Get fucked. I like how the punch. Okay, here's how narratively this is narratively how this works out.
Whiff,
The
bam.
Clint. No. The Clint goes to punch. The Vindicator does the lean back and then slips, and the kick that was going to happen just barely misses. Like it just banana peels.
Yeah, actually. I can see that.
Whip.
Alright. The Clint is at 7 heat. The Cyclops is still at 7 heat. Worth it. Quick draw is at 2 heat.
Okay.
And I get to move first.
No.
You're, well... obvious choice is to start with the Vindicator.
Sorry. Spare me, have mercy.
Well, you have a chance, because all you have to do is get to the
Let's
edge
get
of
that
the
quick
map.
draw out of here. I just have to take him back out the right side, huh?
Yep.
Oh. Yes, that's fine. Oh. It was not fine. Oh, shit.
See, I love this scenario especially for beginners, because it's just different enough to offer a little bit of a little bit of something different, but basic enough that you can jump right into it and it's okay.
The Clint is just face down.
Oh, I'm not gonna worry about him so much.
Oh, this is bad. This is really, really bad. That Awesome has a really good line of fire down the lane I need to go down.
He's not
Unless...
the only one.
Ah!
The Cyclops is the glass cannon of the bunch. You probably should have focused your efforts on him.
I was considering it, but also that 90-ton assault mech is not going to. I saw it and I was like, he's not going to go down with the weapons I have. Like
If you look
it's
at his
just not
armor
happening.
values, his armor values are about the same as your quick draw.
Yeah, it's only got like I think the 10Z only
Actually,
has like
your
10
quick
tons
draw
of
has
armor, I think.
more. But yes, it would have been hard. Alright, let's go to here. And if we want to shoot that gun at that guy, it's going to be that number to hit. I don't see
This
a
is
problem
where
with
it's
this.
this is I think we are in the make or break phase.
Yep.
Um
Because you know what's going to happen is you're going to run behind the hill. My Cyclops is going to try to head you off. The Awesome is just going to pick off your Clint. My Catapult's going to jump on top of the hill to see what he can do about shooting you.
oh fuck.
Nice. I'm good with that. And the quick draw with notoriously good armor, decent weapons. Well, not good armor. Good speed, decent weapons, and mediocre armor. Can probably only tank one Alpha Strike from that Awesome. If he's lucky and the hits are spread out. You need to cool off. So we're just going to do that.
Oh, that's bad. That's bad.
Okay, and also that. Because why not?
I have a plan.
You, on the other hand.
The question is, can I make that plan happen? Oh, whatever.
Like we're just drawing a grid at you.
Oh.
Right.
Critical hit on medium laser, I don't care.
That's the rear facing one.
Limb blown off. Oh.
I blew off your leg. Hey.
Oh.
With the LRM-10 from the Cyclops. Who'd have thunk?
Of all the weapon systems in the world.
And your pilot took another hit. Nope, just 8.
Oh. Fuck.
And look at the heat on my guys. Isn't that amazing?
Yeah, it's quite something.
I'm sorry. I should not. I'm not trying to. I'm really enjoying myself, and not just because I'm.
No,
winning.
this. Oh no, I'm having a good time. I'm not sitting here going, "Oh, this is terrible. He stomped me. It was bad. Everything sucks."
This will be a
Yeah,
valuable learning experience for you. In that, when
for
you
40.
analyze all your mechs and you realize all of your mechs have jump jets, and only half the opposing force does, you probably ought to be leapfrogging it the whole way there and the whole way back out.
Oh, does that count as? Oh, and
You get to
we're not dead.
Nope, not yet. Your quick draw should still have a jumping range of. Let's see. Yep, he has his full jump. Once he stands up. So that's 5, which gives you a +3 to be hit, I believe.
Yeah.
So you have a +2 for jumping 5 to 6 hexes. Oh wait, no.
Yeah, but if you've got a leg.
Yeah, you have to
if
roll
your
a
leg.
piloting skill every time you land.
Yeah. Oh, that's bad. Oh, it went through the armor. That was attack. Oh no.
Did you fall?
Yeah, the
Clint?
Are you kidding? You're kidding.
Oh, this is going to be interesting to see what plays out when
Oh
medium
no.
phase is over.
Oh God. Are you serious? Did I? Oh, we're fucked. Yeah, don't bother me again with that. Oh, yeah,
Oh
immobile.
no. Well, we'll see the round report. Are you transferring the?
Uh,
Oh wait, no. You have to wait till the end phase for that one. Never mind. Don't answer that. You're not at liberty to answer that question.
I thought the quick draw was gonna be the one,
Yeah, it's a good
but this
mech. It's
might
one of my
come to.
favorites. Your Clint's
Yeah,
the thing your Clint has going for him is partial cover.
yeah, that's what I'm gonna have to try. I thought that the quick draw was gonna be the guy. Imagine being the spy where you're watching like all of this heavy fire go down, and you're like, oh God,
All right,
right?
so your quick draw got up, fell over, blacked out. Damn.
So the spy transfer is instantaneous, right?
Correct. But you declare it at the end phase.
Ah,
That way, if the Clint blows up, you aren't like, oh, well, I guess he's going back now. Um, you may have suspected that as a little less of an if at this point.
yeah, that's probably a not happening.
I'm in short range of everything with the Cyclops.
I know.
And I can do aimed shots at your quick draw. But I'm not going to because that raises the to hit modifier more than I like.
Not like he's good to hit modifier. It's a static target.
Yeah, it's -4 for an immobile target. But if you call an aimed shot, it's +4, so it cancels that out.
Uh, um, the quick draw can shoot.
It won't let him. It acts like he
I was
can, but
gonna,
he can't.
I was gonna say, I don't think that face down in the dirt.
Yeah, that's not the best firing angle ever.
Yeah,
No, your Clint is about to get flayed alive.
yeah. Meanwhile, that pilot from the God, what mech even was that? I completely forgot what mech that was. The Dervish. The pilot from the Dervish is just watching.
Yeah, so for my Vindicator to hit is 3 or better at medium range.
Oh, say it ain't so. Oh,
Alright, so we're not
so
shooting
if you
at him.
blow
We're
up the
shooting
quick draw and the spy hasn't transferred yet, does that mean that it's over?
Well, you know what? We'll bomb that bridge when we come to it.
I was gonna say, I think that we just, yeah.
Engine gyro.
Oh, destroyed by engine destruction.
Yeah, if you want to call it here, I think we're good.
I think everything's dead. This is done.
Yep, so your quick draw is left, and he's going to come to with 4 mechs just kind of leaning over him. With the
Yeah.
awesome tapping on the cockpit with the PPC barrel.
Tink, tink, tink.
We give.
Draws a dick on the CT with a small laser.
I mean, who wouldn't at that point? All right. Well,
Oh, that was fun.
I feel confident in your ability in your next go round of MegaMek, which could be next weekend if you want. To make
Okay.
better tactical decisions. So the first one I would advise is if you are given all the way up to the 16 column to place a spy to retrieve, put them in the woods in the 14 column.
Uh, yeah, that would have been smarter.
And then your Clint will jump and jack flash all the way there and all the way back. Because once he become my awesome, would not be able to fire at him once he achieved, got near the woods towards the middle of the second map by that water. Awesome would have
Yeah.
been out of the game, and he can't move worth shit, so he can't fire. Um, or catch up to fire. And also, if you were to focus fire on the Awesome with the poor gunnery, or his poor piloting rather, of 5, you had a
Could have
decent
maybe
chance
knocked
of
him
knocking
over.
him over.
Yeah.
And once
What
he's
did I do to the?
well,
Yeah.
and
What did I
because
do to
he's
the?
in level 1 water, if he falls over, he's completely underwater, so he can't
Yeah.
continue to shoot. But overall, I had
We didn't
fun.
even hit the Awesome. Are you shitting me?
You never shot at. Well, you shot at him twice, but I think
I
one was
think
at
both
long
missed.
range, and I think the other one was closer range with the grasshopper, and he had 2 wood hexes to go through.
So the guy and so the two people in the quick draw wake up and they're like, "Oh, we're done." And then the Vindicator
Oh
what
no,
goes
you
and
hit
runs
his
down
left
that
arm.
pilot
You took 5 points of damage off of his left arm. I think that was a single
off
medium
the
laser hit.
yeah on the Vindicator, I think.
No, on the awesome.
Oh, on no, I right click view
The
view
left arm does
Awesome.
not have any guns in it, but yeah,
Oh,
if you look at the front
yeah,
armor,
yeah.
so a medium
What do you
laser was
know?
to hit the left arm.
Oh, I'm used to. Oh, that's interesting. I'm used to MegaMek where MegaMek. Oh my God, I'm used to like MW5 and MWO where the arms and the legs only have like one set of armor. They don't have a front and a rear bias.
Hmm. So they don't. The arms and
Or
legs don't have a front and a rear. You'll see the 2 different charts. The top is the armor. The bottom is the structure.
oh, internal structure. Duh.
All
Yeah.
right.
All
I'm
right.
going to go
No,
ahead and
I'm
hit the
not.
stop button on the recording. So, everybody who was
All
tuning
right.
in at home, thanks for tuning in. Casper, thanks for being a good sport and letting me record. I'll give you a link
Oh
to my
no,
YouTube
absolutely.
channel, and this will probably go up in, just a couple minutes because I have a 200 megabits upload speed.
Oh man, look at you, fancy Linux and that fast of internet. Wow.
Yeah, buddy. But to everybody watching at home, farewell and be well.